What if I told you your dream girl is actually here and now for you to communicate with? And here's the thing, men, a lot of these dating advice channels don't allow you to access your personal freedom when it comes to the choices you make throughout your dating experience, and emphasis on experience. The more you put yourself out there and participate within a new way of being, acting, and therefore receiving new evidence that could just be giving you exactly where you're at within yourself. So in today's video, it's all about you. It actually has nothing to do with your dream girl because she's there whether you like it or not. It's just a matter of how vibrationally tuned are you to receiving that in your life. Instead of blocking her away, I want you to utilize the power of your mind to call that forward without you needing to chase or come across as desperate, needy, clingy, because you have not accepted who you are. The man looking yourself in the mirror every single day. And once you have a solid relationship to him, your life will change for the better because you're no longer running from yourself. You're owning yourself. You're embracing yourself, and therefore gives you creative power over how you want your life to be. And you can engage with a new way of being right here, right now. So let's get into today's video. As human beings, we have forgotten the untapped power that really does lie dormant in every single person's life. And it's a matter of how aware, how awake are you throughout your days before your subconscious mind, autopilot, takes control and kind of hijacks your mind in the ways of thinking, behaving, and acting on thoughts that are just a part of your old paradigm of living that has been created by your constant participation to it. And the more you can identify to a new way of being is a direct way for your dream girl to come into your life, because you're actually writing a story around that, not against it. You see, a lot of men are against the things they actually want. They're against good quality women because all the outside judgments or outside opinions are basically telling men there's no good women out there anymore. And I'm here to tell you that that's a lie and it's not real. The only thing that makes it real is your belief into their story they're living in. But you do not have to sign up for that story. And here's where we're going to start. It's you accessing the most powerful tool there is that separates the typical human to reaching their maximum potential. And that potential is within the story you give yourself. And what you so easily accept, it's just become a normal way of living. And I want you guys to get creative with me. Your dream girl, she is out there somewhere, okay? And I know this may sound woo-woo, but she is. And the more you can get clarity of how your life would be with that person in your life, what would you guys do? How would you have to actually show up in different ways to allow that woman to stay the course with you? What are the characteristics that separate you from the rest of the men out there? Are you committed to your word? Are you willing to grow and change and evolve? The men who have a really hard time dating are usually the men who are stuck in a program that served them once before in their life, protecting them maybe from the hurt their mother gave them, the hurt of the world. So they put up these really thick walls that actually repel women away because you are a man who is emotionally unavailable. And women need a man who understands the power of his emotional states and doesn't get swept away by them or reactive within the storms we all go through internally. And here's my question for you today. Who do you have to become in order for that dream girl to come into your life? Because if you're watching porn every other day, if you're eating junk food, if you're saying you're going to go to the gym, but you just never make time for it, or you keep telling yourself it's just a matter of time before you get successful, or the money starts coming into your life, and that's going to dictate your worthiness, your success, you will always be limited within your ways of thinking and behaving. Women love a man of certainty. And lots of men don't have certainty over what they want. And because this is focused around women and relationships, you need clarity over what a woman would provide in your life and how you would provide for her. There has to be a value exchange in order for relationships to actually serve us in the highest ways possible. And I think for you right now, You need to be in a relationship with you. And I know this may sound funny. You have to prioritize what you want and make time for it. We all have a 24-hour clock, and the more excuses you put on why you don't have women or why you're unattractive or why the world's out to get you, you're not changing anything. You're actually telling the world outside to stay the same because you're attached to an identity that seeks comfort. But a man will never thrive in comfort. So even you thinking outside the box here with me today, thinking about what type of women you'd actually want to star in your movie, not you starring in her movie. And this is what you need to do, men. When you're on dates, when you're interacting in new ways, whether it's cold approaching women or setting up dates, going to singles events, whatever it may be, I want you to act as a director of your life. And you are basically taking on auditions from the women that you're interacting with and having discernment over, are they going to be a good fit for the role you're casting? And I know this may seem interesting or maybe, outside of the box thinking, but at least it's getting you outside of yourself. And that's why I'm saying this. A lot of men nowadays are way too identified with the outside world. And that can get you far. It could give you the fuel to keep going, to get the money, get the success, get the material things in your life. But once you have that, you'll realize there's something lacking. And what's lacking is your ability to thrive as an individual without these things. And that's why being an observer of your life is one of the most sexy qualities, even to a man, is one who doesn't get fazed by what's outside of him because he knows that's just a reflection of a thought he was thinking in the past that allowed it to come to fruition. So when a woman rejects you, it's no big deal. She is reflecting to you the areas within yourself you once rejected, but how you handle that rejection is going to set you up for success. When you can view it as a test to see how fragile are you when it comes to another person's opinion over you. How much do you depend on a woman's approval in your life? Because the most important approval any single person needs is their own. And I think you can give yourself today approval to think outside of the box when it comes to utilizing your mind and not allowing your mind to control your destiny. You're the man of your life. You are the creator of your life. Stop depleting your life force energy on things that have reached their expiration date. Because the more you do that, the more you're just planting seeds of the same fruits that don't offer you any nourishment anymore. So up-level yourself. Stay committed to a routine. Stay committed to things that may be weird, like journaling about your life with this dream girl. What would your days look like? What would the value exchange be? Focus more so on how you want to feel in her presence and activate that from within. Because the moment you do that, you are a magnet to that dream girl coming into your field faster than ever before. Your dream girl will not come into your life if you don't believe you're worthy of genuine love. Start prioritizing the man that already has everything he wants. Live from that state of mind, and you will see the reflections come into your life quicker than ever before. So if you guys liked today's video, it assisted you, and you want any further assistance, I do offer one-on-one coaching, so I would love to further assist you. My coaching email will be linked down below. And I did start an Instagram, so if you guys want to stay in the loop with me, my Instagram will be right here and down below as well. And without further ado, you guys, I will see you in my next one. Bye.